So I have to hand some credit to The Wrap for honestly reporting on this. There is a new teaser trailer out for a limited series titled Amadeus, which is inspired by the same stage play as Amadeus the movie. And people are trashing it for not only its dissimilarities to the movie version of the story, but also, of course, the very blatant race swap of this famous composer. Mozart in this version of the story is Asian for no reason. He is played by this actor named Will Sharp, who happens to be half Japanese, and they do not address that in the trailer. He's just Asian, and that's it.
Let's watch the trailer here, guys. Here we go.
Ooh, very fancy. Oh, yuck. Who wrote this?
This repulsive creature played so exquisitely. Diminish the man, diminish the god.
Okay.
Believe in a...
Wait, what is with this, like, crop? Look at the white line in the corner. I don't think you can see it from this angle. What is this white? Did somebody doing the graphics at the end just not catch this here? Or was this crop to vertical? Did you see the trailer for the Young Washington movie? It looks like it's in looks like it's in 4:3 aspect ratio. It's like a square box rather than widescreen.
No.
Yeah, anyways.
Well, at the end, they say, believe in original stories.
Well, it is original, right? Because it's, not even based on a real person, because the real person didn't look like that.
Sure. And, needless to say, Mozart was white and Austrian, actually, described as very pale and fair-haired as well. So this isn't even like a stretch of the imagination. It's just complete fiction. So there are a lot of tweets trashing this trailer right now, understandably. It's described here as when 25-year-old Amadeus arrives in 18th century Vienna, no longer a child prodigy and craving creative freedom, his world collides with two pivotal figures, his fiercely loyal future wife, Constance Weber, and devoutly religious court composer, Antonio Salieri. Based on Peter Shaffer's award-winning stage play, which is the same inspiration for the film. This 5-part reimagination explores the meteoric rise and mythic downfall of one of history's most iconic composers and rock star virtuoso of the 18th century, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, starring Will Sharp. Here were some of the replies. From Oren McIntyre, the humiliation is the point.
Are you talking about the actor?
What?
What does he mean by that?
Well, he means that the degradation of the actual story of this historical figure is the point of making the TV series.
You talk about what's the word? Never mind. I can't think of the word. Go ahead.
Love when that happens.
Humiliation ritual?
No.
Come to mind?
Go ahead.
Another reply said they're inserting non-whites into the history of whites precisely to negate the reality that whites are responsible for about 97% of everything great in history, the most inconvenient fact of human history, which contradicts the ideology of diversity. All the greatest composers are European men. Classical music is not an international language, but European in origin, spirit, and greatness. White men were responsible for the highest, most complex form of music, along with the invention of the most sophisticated musical instruments and the articulation of all the treatises on music and matters related to pitch, notes, intervals, scale systems, tonality, modulation, and melody. The greatest classical composers are listed here. Literally all of them are European. I won't go through the whole list, but obviously Mozart is one of them. And they did not address any of the backlash, at least not yet. I guess they were just thinking, this would fly under the radar.
If I was to give them advice, which I would, it's, look, the advice to make the change is impossible. You're not going to be able to do that now. Just don't address it at all. Just release your show and pretend like, actually, you know what you should do? You just gaslight. Like, what are you talking about?
Demoralization.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
That's the word that I was looking for.
That's also
earlier.
the point.
My bad. That's the whole point of it, is to demoralize you, to make you, because your history or history that we all know and share, when you look at it in a positive light and it reflects your values and stuff, that is something that you can take pride in, and that's motivating. It gives you a feeling of contentment, whereas when they destroy things that you consider part of your history, that demoralizes you.
At least they didn't put him in a wood wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that?
The King of England.
The King of England.
Well, at least in that show, that is marketed
history,
as
yes.
historical fiction, not as reality or anything biographical. But another
Cleopatra's
response,
over here first time.
yeah. I was joking earlier, there's a Cleopatra biopic starring Io Edebiri, and you actually believed it at first.
I was like, really? And you're like, no.
Not
I'm
real,
like,
guys.
That's the problem.
But the problem is that you almost thought it was real.
Yep.
Another response pointed out that they just didn't put a lot of effort into making this visually appealing. The colors are worse, the costumes are worse, the lighting is worse, the whole thing feels mushier and murkier all the way through. Like many projects these days, the color and the lighting is underwhelming at best.
It's not as bad as some of the stuff that I've seen lately. I'll give them that. There's some decently lit shots here, but for the most part, the tonality of most color grading these days is flat and uninteresting.
And someone pointed out the irony of the "Believe in Original Stories" motto at the end.
Well, no, it also says "Believe in better." So they're saying that this is the better version of the story.
The limited series is a remake of the 1984 film, which was an adaptation of the 1979 play, which was inspired by an 1830 play, which was inspired by history.
Here is the shots that you have to look out for if you do take the time to watch this. Something like this, it's just flat. It's just drab. It's just dark. There's nothing interesting there. That's the ones those are the shots that are going to end up ruining it for you if you're trying to watch this.
Yeah. One of the series creators, or screenwriters rather, named Joe Barton, responded here to the criticism saying, I wrote this. As part of our promotion, we are going to destroy every single copy of the 1984 original movie in existence, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
What is that if it's not taunting people that love the original,
And he continued rage baiting people, saying, at the same time as we were filming our show, Michael Sheen was playing Salieri in the Sydney Opera House, having also played Amadeus 25 years ago in West End and Broadway. Just one of the many actors to have played the roles in different productions. I don't think Amadeus is a sacred text that cannot be touched. Rather, a story that has been told in various guises for hundreds of years now, including, yes, a popular Hollywood movie. This version that we've done is just another restaging and continuation of that tradition.
It's still a real person. Sorry.
See, you could have just said that. If that's your opinion, you're wrong, then that's fine, but you said it respectfully. But not after you posted the joke about burning the copies of the Hollywood movie that people prefer.
The other thing is they oftentimes, in these cases, what they do is they conflate the stage plays with what's being put on movies and television. There is a lot lower, there's a lot higher threshold for acceptance for these types of race swaps for stage plays than there is for films. Because the audience for stage plays is niche.
Yeah. People also pointed out the casting of Paul Bettany, I believe as Salieri, doesn't make a lot of sense because he's sort of an Anglo-looking actor playing an Italian.
So here's the thing, guys. If you really want to get this show canceled and you want to go the progressive route, what you do is you don't protest the casting of Mozart. You protest Paul Bettany because of his texts with Johnny Depp during the Amber Heard trial. That's how you get this thing taken off the air.
Right, exactly. I just didn't expect this level of blowback, though, because I didn't know the original film from the 80s was that beloved. I watched it actually in school. I was shown it for history class or something back in the day.
I don't think that this is the type of thing that rates anymore. 5 years ago, this would have been grade A rage bait and everybody would have been pissed. Now everyone's going to be like, bro, they're going to release 37 streaming shows this month. I'm just going to skip Amadeus.
Anyone was going to watch it.
I literally just posted a video today, guys, about the death of the Comfort Show. And if you want to know why the Comfort Show is gone, why you don't get your 200 episodes of a TV show anymore, it's because they have to make direct like this. 8-episode limited run series that nobody has any interest in watching and will have no cultural impact beyond us making a video out of it and like 10 people on Stan Twitter pretending like it's really, really popular when it's not.
We never did get around to talking about the Wuthering Heights movie. They put out the trailer for that. It has Margot Robbie playing a 17-year-old. And they also got a lot of backlash for casting Heathcliff as a white man. Jacob Elordi's playing Heathcliff. A lot of people felt that in the book, it's pretty clear that he's, at the very least, not white. I don't know how he's described in the book. I don't think I ever read it. I don't remember reading it. But yeah, it was basically directed like it should be a music video. And the whole thing it's being marketed to probably the book talk gooners.
Yeah. I mean,
Super
at a certain
sexualized.
point, every limited series will, instead of history, will just be alt history.
Oh, and the soundtrack for the Wuthering Heights movie is done by Charlie XCX. So
They couldn't find...
that's about the most Dubai chocolate Labubu marketing scheme I've ever heard of. It's just crap.
Nothing is real and everything
this,
is disposable.
Is this just, can we also write this off as a holdover from the Biden era? Like, is this
No, this
a
stuff is
relic
gonna-
of liberal past?
This stuff is still
Is
going to
this
get made.
liberal mustiness?
No, this stuff is always going to exist. Like these types of shows will always exist because it'll be conflated with alt history shows, and then they'll be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch this, and then I'm going to watch reruns of Bridgerton.
You know what? Asian Mozart.
Let them
F it.
Like, why not?
Let them have it.
Like I'm completely. You know why too? Because they were thinking outside the box. They're like, if we cast a black actor, it's going to get major pushback. But if we cast an Asian actor, it won't matter.
Yeah, even him being Wasian is sort of a loophole.
Yeah,
You know?
they're fine. They should have gotten Jackie Chan. That would have been hilarious. Get old
Yeah.
Jackie Chan to play young Mozart.
And then get Chris Tucker to play Salieri.
That's amazing.
Why the F not?
Like, why aren't they hiring us to cast these shows for them? We could be making them so much money.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.